Um, yes. So the subject today, hey there, my dons and divas, or divas and dons, because it's always ladies first. But the subject today, I'm sitting here talking to my great niece, Mimi, and she hit me with a great subject the other day. Do you want a quarantine bae, or do you just want to be coronavirus in you? Now, there's some ups and downs to both sides, but I figure like this. Do you want a quarantine bae and the quarantine bae come over there and eat up all your food or try to be all up in your guts the whole time? Now, it depends on what you want. Now, for your own personal mental health, do you want the whole time for him to be up in your guts? If that's what you want, then go for it. But if he's gonna stay for a while, you need to get something out of it other than just your guts busted up and him eat up all your food. He got to bring something. Now, she just told me on the phone. There she is on the phone. See, I'm still talking to her. She just told me that she had a quarantine bae come over today and he brought the food and he cooked. Now, that's what you call a don. He's a don because he knew exactly what to do. He brought the food and he cooked. That's what you call a don. He's somebody you want on a quarantine with. That's a quarantine partner for sure. All right. Now, the one you don't want is the one that come over, don't bring anything, and she cooks a can of biscuits for breakfast. It was 10 in the can. She said he ate all but one. So that means he ate 9 biscuits and left her one. Didn't even question whether she was hungry. You don't want him, people. No, no, no. Don't be that person. No, no, no. Don't be him. Now. And then that was after, then he the same one that just wanted to be all up in the guts. When she went to his house, he didn't even have a wash rag. Didn't even offer her anything to eat. No, no, no. That's not a don. Don't fool with those kind of people. This is the diva talking to you. No, no, no. Don't want him. Okay, now if they're gonna stay for some amount of time, you have to get creative, people, and get something out of the person that's going to be there, be it Don or Diva. Wannabes, these wannabes now. Make them earn the title of Don or Diva. Let them. You need the curtains put up. Get them curtains put up. You need some pictures hung. Get them pictures hung. You need your floor mop. Get your floor mop. If it's a girl and she can sew and you need some pants hemmed up, get them hemmed. You need a massage. Get a massage. Whatever you need, be creative so they don't just have their mind focused on sex, 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 unless that's all you want. Whatever it is you need while they're there, get it. Get it. Don or Diva. Get your needs met while you're in quarantine. Be smart about it. Get your needs met. Now, coronavirus and you people, you use that time to be creative for yourself. Now, look at this. I have my supplies out over here, people. I'm going to use this time to do a pedicure, a manicure, and I'm going to take care of my health and do some medical stuff, which is take a breathing treatment. I've neglected breathing treatments for the past few weeks. And no, I'm a cigarette smoker. No, I have asthma. No, I just had my esophagus enlarged because I have a small throat. And I have been, my food been coming up in my nose, people. I'm one of them bipolar people with a whole lot of other issues. And that's something we need to do. Take care of our physical health. I'm all about going to the doctor. Now, I'm on disability and I got a whole lot of physical issues, but I stay at the doctor. That's what they give me a check for, to go to the doctor. Sometimes I have a doctor appointment every day of the week, but guess what? People that have ailments, take care of your ailments. If you don't do nothing else, take care of your body. So Today, every time you get a chance during this quarantine, self-care. Self-care is important. And one thing, people, we all have to learn is you have to learn how to be by yourself and be satisfied. If you can't be satisfied with yourself, by yourself, then you can't be satisfied with anybody else. You must learn that. I'm teaching that to my great niece here. She's 28 years old and she's trying to find the perfect match for her. And I keep preaching to her. The only way you can find the perfect match is for you. You have to be still and listen to God. Every time you hear these little voices, people, that you think, where is this little voice coming from? That's God speaking to you. Even in the smallest of things, that's God speaking to you. Yeah, sometimes all you had to do when you hear that little second voice tell you something ain't right or to do something, that's God. Don't take those little voices for granted. You have to be comfortable with yourself by yourself. Every time you by yourself ain't lonesome. That's just you by yourself. You can be alone and not be lonesome. Take this time of quarantine to realize who you are and what you want out of life. That's for the bipolars and the non-bipolars. Learn to find out what it is you like so that way you know what you don't like. That way, in a relationship, you know what you're willing to accept and what you won't accept. Because once you know what you won't accept, you know what it is that you want. That's all I got to say. And today, you pick a day out of every week, if you can, to do self-care. Today, I'm going to cook myself. On Sundays, I usually cook myself a fabulous meal. And yes, I'm eating it by myself. But honey, for treating myself so well, I got ice cream, Pepsi, because that's my thing. Everybody that know me know I loves me some Pepsi. And me and my great niece that's laughing here on the phone, she love ice cream too. Pepsi, ice cream. We love food, period. But a nice meal after that ice cream, Pepsi, ice cream, and this fabulous dessert I'm going to fix for myself today. That's self-care all the way. And then I'm going to get myself a pedicure. I might can do a manicure. I don't know. These nails look right rough, and I don't have nothing to replace because I got these gel tips in December, and I can't get this gel off of there. It's the worst thing I ever seen. Anybody got any suggestions other than go back to the manicure people? I soaked them in acetone, baby, and the acetone didn't take it off. I got to go back to the nail shop to get them to pluck that mess off because it done grew to the tips and it ain't coming off. I done soaked it. I put some fake nails on top of it, but that's another subject too. And that's one thing about me. My mind going so fast, I happen to tend to jump around. Forgive me, Dons and Divas, but sometimes, that's how we do. We jump all over the place. But anyway, do that for yourself at least once a week. Self-care. Self-care to all you Divas and Dons. Self-care does a wonderful thing for the mind. Helps you keep peace in this jumbled up mind of us bipolar people. It helps you get a sense of yourself and remember that you are valuable. And if nobody loves you but you and God, that's all you need. You'll be all right. But you got to put God first and you second. You got to believe in something. You ain't got to call him God, but call him something. And I put out a post today on my Facebook page that was very inspirational on getting through this time of pandemic. You got to have faith. Faith is all you need because God speaks to you. He can take you through anything, anything. Don't underestimate the power of Jesus Christ. That's all I got to say. You can believe it or not, but he has gotten me through some things that you never would believe. Because I came here to South Carolina from Virginia in a rented vehicle, and not everything I own, because everything I own is in Virginia in storage. But I came here with the essentials to a shelter, on faith, stayed there. They put me in an apartment, and my refrigerator full. I got money in my pocket. I'm the happiest I ever been. Amen. All I can say. And everything I did was a leap of faith. And I just listened to Jesus Christ. And everything I'm doing from here on was a leap of faith in myself and him. I just listen every day by what he tell me to do. And it's little things like go to the mailbox. Look in the mailbox, there's a check. Amen. People don't believe it. They like, you went with no place to live. That don't sound smart. No, it don't sound smart, but that's what he told me to do. And hey, amen. I'm in a fully furnished apartment with food in my refrigerator, money in my pocket, and I ain't hungry. As a matter of fact, the only reason I am hungry is because I'm too lazy to go in there and decide what it is I want to eat. Amen. 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 And I'd have made new friends. I don't need many because the older you get, the fewer friends you need. And I teach my great niece that now. You don't need friends. You can have associates, but friends are a precious commodity, and you have to be careful who you call your friend because you need them for different purposes. As you get older in your life, you find out. Friends mean different things as you get older. Associates and friends are two different things. Amen to that. That's all I got to say. But listen to that little voice because that's God. They call it your second voice. When you hear that little something in your gut tell you something, listen, people. Listen, Dons and Divas. But that's all I wanted to say for today. I wanted to say, have a blessed day. Stay healthy. Listen to that little voice. Self-care. Pick a boo if you want to. Pick a bae for the day if you want to. And if not, learn to love yourself and enjoy the day and the days to come. And like I said, be grateful. In all things, be grateful. If you be grateful in the little things, the big things will fall onto your lap. Amen. That's all I got to say. The bipolar diva out. That's it, Mimi.